this. I don't care. I sever the cord of connection. Why? Because the lessons have been learned, and I've released you to find your own way. You say, I want to be free, and I gave you your freedom papers. Okay, I call all my fragments back to me. Like Magneto, I am a magnet for my stuff. I am free. I am free. I am free. I now release all energies, traumas, patterns, and anything of my ancestors that's still left. Okay, that's not in alignment with my highest good across all timelines, realms, and dimensions. Honey, I call all that stuff to me. I am free. I am free. I am free. I sit in peace when I trust the process. And I don't rush the process. Can you wait when it gets quiet? Because today it got so quiet. And I said, okay, God. Well, let me get over here and get quiet since you done got quiet. That means it's taking time. Excuse me, confirmation bird. I'm doing speaking engagements and podcasts that bring transformation. Signature topic, helping visionaries reconnect, reinvent, and go through the rebirth process and rise with confidence. We're all visionaries with our own personal dreams. It's just we forgot them. We forgot all about them dreams. So we survived it. We survived in life. So pull it out that back seat, put it in the passenger seat, hit it with the defibrillator. Clear. Bring that sucker back to life. Start speaking the life over that in yourself. Teaching individuals how to return to themselves. Quiet the noise on the inside so you can get quiet. You can't do nothing. What's going on the outside of you ain't got nothing to do with that. What's going on the outside of you, you can't control that, because that's outside noise. You don't get to control the outside noise. It's meant to show you how to silence everything on the inside. And live boldly on their own terms, guided through mindset shifts, emotional release, and soul-level clear understanding. Helping all of us navigate reinvention, rebirth, setting boundaries, and rising into our own purpose with confidence. Confidence is the missing substance to faith. Once you get your confidence, oh, there ain't no stopping it. No stopping. No stopping. Hi, my name is Renetta Cheston, the owner and founder of Life Success Results, LLC. Soul igniter, trauma overcomer, holistic spiritual strategist. I work with the whole being from my level of training and education, mind, spirit, soul, and body. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in healthcare to understand and comprehend mental and public health, massage therapy, Reiki and sound healing, holistic practitioner where we pull out everything from the rooter to the tutor, human design practitioner where we go back to the original purpose, then we come back and we look at all that generational baggage and we start pulling it out. When I was given the task of having uncomfortable conversations with others, I knew then my path was going to be a little different. And I was okay with that. And probably would be a little standoffish until people have done their own work or they see what I have seen in the spirit start showing up in the natural. But I didn't stop. I asked myself uncomfortable questions every day to get out of old patterns. I do the work every day, and it's not always pretty or easy. But I wake up to confront the areas in me, in love, that need a facelift. We do all this work on the outside. Are you working on the inside so I can go forward? What will you do? What are you afraid of? Is it once you see, afraid of losing, is once you see colonialism and imperialism has played to everyone, you won't know what to do if we're not fighting each other. If you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world, you see it now. How about we find ways to have conversations that cause a pause to see life differently in all areas? This will cause us to quit blaming others for our problems and see where we might have truly missed it. Because we're living our own life. And we're making decisions based on what someone told us. So now you get to stop going on what someone told you. Go find out what you want to do and bring that dream to life. We can only meet people fully where we have met ourselves. Remember that next time you say you want a real relationship, it causes you to pull off the mask, put it on the table, and don't bring your representative because we don't want to see them. We have many adults who were never taught how to feel safe. So they seek safety and validation on the outside of them because of a plethora of challenges that occur in childhood processes. I'm so glad mine happened. Because, honey, I'm still standing because of that. So I ask you, what emotion from your childhood pushed you in the corner that made you made a vow. I hate them. I ain't gonna be like her. I ain't gonna be like them. They sorry. They. I'm never gonna be like them. Wait a minute. Let's go back. I just saw some paperwork today. I had to go back and renounce some vows. I was at a church, and we had made a celibate vow and a purity vow. Well, why I have that vow, I'm blocking myself off from anything if it's trying to come to me. So I said I renounce all that foolishness, and I release everything that God has for me to find its way to me. Okay, until we renounce it, we can't get a hold of nothing that God is trying. It's blocked. See, the vows we're all made is playing out on the big stage. See, we get a chance to forgive ourselves and the people that hurt us. And we get a chance, too, to quit controlling people. Because controlling is a Jezebel spirit, and it's also the narcissistic spirit. The church is doing it, the government is doing it, everybody's doing it. Anytime you try to get somebody to do something that you want them to do, let people make their decisions how they want to make a decision. Even if it's the wrong decision, guess what? Let them make that wrong decision. People get an opportunity to make a wrong decision, let them run smack dab into the brick building. Let them run into that brick wall. Because when they run into it, now they know for themselves. Quit trying to stop people's lives. Quit trying to be the God of somebody's life. Stop it. We are gods over our own life. No one else's. We give the wisdom. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, we know we put it out there. God knows we put it out there. Let go. While we get to protest and speak our minds, are we helping that little girl or little boy on the inside heal? That's your true shadow. I'm being commissioned to aid in the process of sharing how I overcame everything meant to keep me from coming into my true identity. Child, I don't look like what I've been through. I had to believe in myself and see God is on the inside of me. But I had to find me first. Why that hurt? Why is that doing you like that? That was just a word. Why does that word hurt so much? We're taught he's on the outside of us, but God is on the inside of us waiting to be padded into our battles. Ephesians 6 says we're fighting principalities, rulers of the darkness, and spiritual wickedness. We're not fighting humans, we're fighting spirits. Okay, so since you're fighting the spirit, go ahead and go into the spirit realm and cancel those spirits. I come against every spirit that's operating in. What do we say? That's operating in principalities, rulers of the darkness, spiritual wickedness in high place, and I loose the light of God in this place. Anything that's not of love has to go. It's time that you start speaking life in that situation. Get out of fear. Start speaking life. This is when negative thinking has gone on for so long that it's the norm of society. If I could do it, and they was trying to get me to lose my mind. Yes, honey. That was the thing. Trying to get me to lose my mind. So they could say I was crazy. See, God said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's Philippians 4:13. Okay, go read it for yourself. Because God said it's not by power, it's not by might, but by his spirit, says the Lord. Then he said, anything that is impossible with man is possible with God. Luke 1:37. Go read it for yourself. Because see, that norm in society is what the Bible calls a multitude. That's why we thinking the way we thinking and we just thinking that way. Okay. This is what every ascended master had to fight against. The mindsets of us who complain but don't want to do the work or don't even know how to do the work. Because it causes a dip in morale that most can't get out because it's ancestral and generational. So to get out, it requires one to get uncomfortable and get past the plateau of complacency, of complicitness, to act like you don't see what's going on. Because they did the same thing in Germany and see what happened over there. We see. See what Hitler did. Okay. All right. This is how we've always done it. Be complicit if you want to. And see something come knock at your door. Again, you dealing with principalities, rulers of the dark.